Europe, 1945. War over. Time to celebrate. So naturally, 3 million people lost their homes. Heh, chaos gremlin, oh wow, fantastic pacing. Victory champagne and ethnic cleansing name a better duo, you absolute walnut. Breath the Sudeten Germans. 900 years in Czechoslovakia. 900. And then one summer someone said actually no. Poof. History's longest eviction notice. No security deposit. May to August 1945. Wild expulsions. Not wild as in party. Wild as in no courts, no laws, just Czech neighbors with flashlights and opinions. And occasionally pitchforks. In 1945. You had tanks last week. Chaos gremlin genius move, really. Let's solve ethnic tension by Czechs notes, making everyone homeless at gunpoint. What could possibly go wrong? Comment Sudeten if you've ever been evicted. This is worse. Pattern break, whispered the lost German girl. You've seen the photo. Blonde, coat, confused, tragic, also fake, cold, not the girl, the narrative. She was a Sudeten German who supported Nazi occupation. The photo cropped out context, other people. A train station made her alone, innocent, useful. Heh. 1945 clickbait. Chaos gremlin, oh, you feel manipulated. Good, that's called learning. The photograph became a symbol of German suffering while conveniently forgetting. You know, the whole starting a world war thing. But sure. Sad blonde equals sympathy. Context equals boring. Breath escalation level 2, the Benish decrees. 143 laws. Translation. Germans, you don't exist. Property, ours. Citizenship, lol, no. No trials, no appeals, just paperwork. The most efficient bureaucracy since, well, the other one. Heh, too soon. It's been 80 years. 1.6 million deported, the rest fled. 30,000 died during transfers, dehydration, disease, suicide. But don't worry, we wrote reports, very professional reports, with charts. Charts make everything ethical. Chaos gremlin, imagine if tomorrow America says everyone whose last name ends in ski leave. 3 days. 1 suitcase. Canada says, yeah, that's fine. You'd call that insane, right? That's Czechoslovakia 1945. With trains. Breath pattern break meta, you're still watching. Why? Is it the history? The sarcasm? The uncomfortable feeling that your grandparents might have been? You know, on the wrong side. Don't worry. That's called intellectual humility. It'll pass, or it won't. Not my problem. Quiet, the Allies approved this. Churchill said expulsion is the only way. Truman nodded. Stalin clapped. Everyone went home feeling very progressive about their ethnic cleansing. Heh. Peace in Europe, brought to you by the same people who drew borders with rulers and zero cultural literacy. Chaos gremlin escalation level 3, here's the part that breaks brains. The Czechs kept everything. Factories, farms, bakeries. Your dead grandfather's watch. Nationalized, redistributed. And then they said, see, no more ethnic tension. Yeah, no tension. Just poverty, trauma, and 3 generations of therapy. But hey, property values went up. Breath intellectual mode, the expulsion solved nothing. Czechoslovakia lost its Germans, gained a permanent victim complex. Germany gained 3 million angry voters who wanted revenge. And Europe said, let's never speak of this again, and built the EU on top of the bodies. That's not peace. That's a cemetery with a flag. Chaos gremlin type, my grandma got deported and all I got was this lousy comment below. Heh. Pattern break fake buildup, here's the ultra peak. The moment your brain exits your skull. The lost German girl photograph, staged, not entirely, but the famous version cropped, reframed, repackaged. The original showed other people, context. We made her alone, made her innocent, made her useful. And now her face is a meme before memes existed. Congratulations. You've been emotionally manipulated by 1945 Instagram. You can expel the living, not the dead. The Sudetenland is Czech, mostly, but go there. Talk to people. The ghosts don't speak Czech, they speak German, and they're not leaving. Heh. Chaos gremlin, outrow, so here's the moral, and I hate that I have to say it. If your solution to different people live here is make them leave, you're not a statesman. You're a landlord with a gun and no reading comprehension. Subscribe if you think ethnic cleansing is bad for property values. Comment Sudeten if you learned a new word today. And remember, the lost German girl found her family eventually. She just never found her home. Neither did 3 million others. Whispered, that's not a joke, that's just history. Heh. But hey, at least the borders look clean on a map. Final roll credits or don't. I'm not your mother.